What's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So, numbers lie. This video was inspired by the fact that I was looking at my view count the other day, my overall average view count for my videos, and the number of subscribers that I have. I've really grown to dislike the saying, numbers don't lie. While I can understand and appreciate the use of fact-based info to support an argument, the application of this specific saying has definitely been overused and overgeneralized. People often use numbers as a crutch to support weak arguments, presuming that any stat is a good one capable of validating their position. The truth is, though, that numbers can and do lie to us every day. Numbers have traditionally been seen as an alternative to truth when truth doesn't exist, providing a way of measuring if someone has done what they said they would, or at least we tell ourselves that. What are some examples of numbers that lie? Number 1, small sample sizes. Conclusions that are made based off of a very small amount of data, yet are portrayed as an accurate depiction of the truth. The best example of this that I can think of is fantasy football statistics. There are literally magazines and websites that have been created and devoted specifically to fantasy football stats. Who's gonna do amazing next year? Who's gonna be just meh? And a lot of people aren't aware of this, but Aaron Rodgers was pick number 24 in the 2005 draft, and Alex Smith was pick number 1. Who is Alex Smith, right? Well, he's the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's literally just okay. Aaron Rodgers, on the other hand, is arguably the most successful quarterback in the game right now, and has been since he was drafted. So in reality, even the worst of football players can be seen as all-stars for a short period of time. And it just goes to show that numbers don't always add up to be true. It takes multiple years of data to validate the true talent level of a player. Number 2 example, big numbers. Large numbers are meant to imply significant popularity, but without any context or proof. Best example is social media stats. Having a lot of Twitter followers or Facebook fans doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme, yet most of the time it's seen as a proxy for how much social influence someone has. So when it comes down to it, the number is simply a facade. Take my YouTube channel, for example. I have over 31,000 subscribers, but if you looked at my view count on every video, you would never know that. You would think with that number of subscribers, I would have way more video views than I do. Even if 10% of my subscribers watched every video that I made, that's still 3,100 views, meaning I'm not even hitting 10% of my subscriber base per video. Most of the time, I barely hit 1,000 views per video, which means that I am not remotely hitting 10% of my subscriber base. Obviously, this could be linked to a number of issues, including algorithm problems within YouTube itself. But having a number so large with such limited engagement can actually affect the influencer, aka me. A lot of the times I get discouraged because I see this very big number of subscribers, yet I put out a video and maybe 500 people watch it. Kinda makes me feel really bummed out sometimes. Ironically enough, I put up a video on April Fool's Day titled "My Nudes Leaked," and I got over 3,000 views on that video. So what does that say about my subscriber base or anyone who watches my videos? That they're only interested in clickbait titles? Because I've never really been one for clickbait. I'm not judging anyone for using clickbait titles. I just feel weird about the concept of clickbait, so it's kind of disheartening to see like the one video that I use clickbait for because it was a joke holiday get so many views, whereas my other content, which means a lot to me, and I put a lot of time and effort into those videos, they don't get 3,000 views. They get 500 or 600 views. And that makes me feel pretty terrible because why do I even try? Third example of lying numbers, selection bias. Numbers implying that data came from a random sample when in actuality it came from a systematic, non-random sample. Political news articles are a great reflection of this. Articles are biased in reporting based off of the readership profiles of the host website. This isn't a big deal for trivial topics like sports and entertainment, but political views I'm trying to be serious here. But political views extrapolated from online results can cause severely misinformed decisions. How can I be serious when you're squeaking that, Luna? And fourth example, visual trickery. A good example of this is any of the top 10 BuzzFeed lists that you see. Ow. Why is it top 10 and not top 11? Why does this video I'm making have 4 examples and not 8? Again, this isn't a big deal for trivial topics, but if you have a top 10 list of the best hospitals or the best colleges, some people will make significant decisions based off of the information that they are given or not given. Either way, numbers are a thing that make me so mad. So does that squeaky toy. Luna, give me that thing. Leave a comment down below if you have another example of how numbers lie. If this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, hi, I'm Kayleigh. You should subscribe by hitting that red button right down below, and we can become best friends forever. Links to my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram are also down below. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, y'all.